Welcome back to the Tech Couch. Today we're going to take a look at the Ausdom M06 Bluetooth wireless headphones, which I've got right here. And we're going to take a look at all the different features, quick walkthrough of the setup, and a little bit of my review of the quality of these headphones. Just taking a quick look here, you could see these are pretty high quality in some of the build materials. They look quite sleek and the sound is pretty good overall. And that's for headphones that I got for $35 Canadian on Amazon, or normally they go for $45 when it's not on sale. Just a quick overview of the headphones. What we see is that we've got, of course, wireless headphones. They do, in fact, come with a wire that you can plug into the headphones on one side to make them a wired headphone. They have controls on the bottom, which we'll take a closer look at in just a few minutes, that allow you to both control the track that you're on, pause, play, fast forward, as well as the volume and the power of the headphones. Overall, these are quite good build quality for a $35 to $45 headphone. They feel nice. It feels like premium materials. Of course, these are not really comparable to the $300, $400, $500 headphones you'd get from Bose, even Beats, and certainly the audiophile companies like Sennheiser or Audio-Technica. You overall get a pretty good sound, and the mic is surprisingly good. If you're interested in seeing how the mic compares to some other headphones, including the standard Apple EarPods, the Beats Earbeats, or the MPOW Wolverines or the MPOW Cheetahs, you could check out the video that I'll post right here, and you can see a real comparison of each of those. Okay, so let's take a closer hands-on look at these headphones. And the first thing you can see is the Ausdom engraving, one on each headphone. And they feel quite nice. They've got swivel on the ear cups, so they swivel 90 degrees in one direction and about 45 degrees in the other direction, so you can move these around quite well. The top of the headphones is a very nice, soft feeling material. It's actually probably the nicest feeling part of the entire headphones. I kind of wish they implemented this material more throughout. So the ear cups, they do feel pretty nice, but it doesn't compare to that top material, and they'd be a whole lot more comfortable if it was the same. So that's really one place where these headphones kind of fell short for me. Okay, so let's take a look at the bottom of the headphones where the controls are. And what we see here on the right ear cup is that there is a pause, play, fast forward, and rewind button. So those are used for easily controlling your music playlist. And on the left ear cup, we've got the power and volume buttons. And there is a microphone towards the front side, which works pretty well overall. And those are the main controls. Pretty much the best way to control these headphones on the go with your phone in your pocket. Now on the back of the left headphone there's a audio jack, which can be used to plug in directly. So the headphones come with this wire, and I'm going to plug it in to show you. And basically, once you plug these guys in, they don't need to be on, they don't even need to have any battery left, but they will just work as regular plug-in headphones. You can leave this plugged in all the time if you want, or you can take it around with you or keep it in your music production kit or whatever. Since these headphones are wireless, they have an internal battery, which gives you about 8 hours of playtime and is charged through a micro USB. So you just open up that little trap door and you plug it in. It takes a couple hours to charge, and you've got 8 hours of playback or call time plus many hours of standby. These have worked quite well overall. So let's quickly talk through some of the pros and cons of these headphones. Firstly, overall, they're quite good quality for such a cheap headphone. They look sleek, they feel nice, and the battery lasts quite well. They've got quite a lot of volume, in fact sometimes too much, and the connection is very good. And overall, probably one of the best features is I found that the mic is very clear and allows you to both have great calls and control things like Siri. However, these headphones are definitely not perfect, and they definitely fell short when it came to noise isolation. So when I was listening to music and wearing the headphones, I could really hear everything going on outside, and if the music was loud enough, it also bled to the outside world. The other aspect that kind of bothered me was this blue light, which doesn't turn off, and sometimes you just want complete darkness. So the last quality piece I wanted to talk about is the comfort level of the ear cups, and these were by no means uncomfortable. They definitely didn't even bother my ears after wearing them for long periods, which many headphones do, but they certainly weren't as comfortable as they could be. They're definitely not as comfortable as premium headphones, and this is one place where you could really tell that these are not at the same premium level as some of those other competitors, which are much more expensive. So now I'm just quickly going to show you how to set up the Bluetooth, and first you open the Bluetooth settings, which I did using Force Touch. Then you're going to hold the power button until the blue light comes on, but you're going to keep holding it for the first time you pair it until it flashes blue and red, at which point the headphones will show up as a new device, and you just tap them to pair. Now I'm paired, the light is blue, I can see the headphones paired, and I could see the battery indicator that the headphones are paired, and in the notification center in the Today view I can also see the headphones there with some battery information. So overall, I'd recommend these headphones, definitely for someone looking to get into the Bluetooth headphone game. And I'd like to thank you for joining me today and for taking a look at this review of the Ausdom somewhat awesome Bluetooth wireless headphones. If you're interested in buying these, I'm going to drop some links in the comments below. And if you've liked this video, or there's any other comments you have or anything else you'd like to see, please also let me know in the comments. Thank you very much.